Brothers and sisters, we gotta learn this. Silence the noise. Step away from friends, family, and distractions. Take time to sit with yourself and reflect on your true motives and reasons for doing what you do. Ask yourself why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? What am I pursuing? Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Think long term, beyond your selfish desires. Think bigger than yourself and uncover what truly matters to you. Depending on your answer, it might be time to shift your focus. Success is more than just money. Healthy relationships and most importantly, a strong foundation in God are essential. This is critical because when you think long term, you begin to see that life is about the journey, not just the destination. You see, having goals are great. It gives you a sense of urgency to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. Otherwise, we would just be stagnant all day, every day. But when the goals are reached, there will always be more. When considering your motives, there's a secret. Your why must be rooted in love. What does love have to do with anything? Everything, brothers and sisters. If your reason for doing something is purely money, you haven't thought about enough. You haven't thought about it. Not enough, buddy. Love for money will make your journey miserable. This isn't just theory. It's reality. You've heard of people who became ultra rich, yet remain broken inside, even suicidal. Their obsession with wealth blinds them. Life has a deeper meaning than that. They chase money, but in doing so, they lose something much more important. They lose sight of the things that bring peace and joy. Our goal should be to think beyond conventional wisdom. The world around us often sets these preset paths. I like to think of them as traditions without questioning them. But the truth is, we all have unique starting points, experiences, perceptions. This means that while we may have a vision or a goal, the road to get there, it's unknown. Many people fear uncertainty, but the key is to embrace it. Instead of demanding a crystal clear path, we should be open to life's unexpected turns. For some, the path is traditional, okay? Going to college, getting a job, climbing that corporate ladder. For others, the journey unfolds differently. The next step is revealed as you move forward. The ability to think on your feet. This is what's crucial. That doesn't mean abandoning ship every time a new opportunity arises. In fact, that's a trap. There's all these shiny objects around us. And as you progress in life, remind yourself to stay on course. It's important to recognize opportunities when they appear and make wise decisions. The truth is, progress is a constant pivot. The vision remains the same, and if it must change, then it must be greater than originally imagined. But the route will shift, and often those unforeseen roads are what scare people the most. This is where we must shift our perception and gain perspective. Perception. It's how you see the world, what you believe to be true, and how you feel about life. Everyone's perception is different because no matter what, there are no two exact same people. There are no two that have the same exact experience. The world is filled with people living in their emotional and mental spaces shaped by unique experiences and beliefs. So how can one gain true perspective? True, complete perspective is only possible for God. So yes, it is impossible. Only God fully understands what each person goes through completely. Just think how God humbled himself to become man and to bear all the weight of our sins and felt all of our pain. How can you think he does not know what you're going through? However, to deepen our understanding, we must humble ourselves and step into other people's worlds. This means not just understanding their knowledge, but engaging in their experiences. That brings us to compassion. Compassion is key. When we genuinely care for others, we open ourselves to their perspectives, which in turn expands our own. But someone who lacks compassion is often trapped in their own perception, unable to see beyond themselves. But understand this, brothers and sisters. You won't have all the answers up front. Most of the time, you only know where to place that next step. You won't know the whole journey. This next step is foreseen with diligent planning, but not the whole journey will be foreseen. That's where faith comes in, brothers and sisters. The best way to keep moving forward is to ask the right questions. Questions aligned with who you want to become. The next move becomes clear when you're ready, not when you force it. There will be moments, I can tell you this for sure, moments where working harder won't help. Because what you truly need, seriously brothers, I learned this the hard way. What you truly need is humility. Accepting that you don't know everything is what allows allows you to keep learning, because if you already know, why would you seek more? By now, you understand that thinking big and long term is the only way to truly build something meaningful. But remember, it is achievable, and there's something important in all of this. Don't tie your motivation to money. Tie it to the impact you want to create, the value you want to give. You will be blessed with resources along the way, but managing them wisely is key. Put this in your head. Your needs are already met. Now, this isn't about manifestation or anything like that. It's about gratitude. Feeling that you do not have enough is a trap. Never having enough only leads to dissatisfaction and emptiness. No amount of success or riches will fill that void. It's okay to not know. It's okay to feel uncertain. In fact, that discomfort is where growth happens. God uses those moments to develop us, to strengthen our foundation in righteousness. But to truly understand this, you must recognize your biggest enemy, yourself. More specifically, the ego. The ego convinces us that we already know what's best. It blinds us to our own faults, keeping us from saying sorry, from admitting when we're wrong. Unhealthy habits become ingrained because people refuse to acknowledge that they're holding themselves back. So it is true. Ego is selfishness. It tells us that we are superior, making us seek validation through deceitful thinking, comparison, and boasting, right? However, true growth begins when we learn to recognize when the ego is talking. Once we discern that voice, we can pause, think, and choose whether to listen or not. Understanding that the ego is the enemy is crucial for a long-term journey. So this journey isn't about money, external validation, or following a path just because society says so. It's about thinking beyond the surface, embracing uncertainty with faith, staying humble enough to learn, and making sure that love, not greed, drives your actions. Because in the end, it's not about how much you achieve, but about who you become. I just want to thank you, brother or sister, for watching this whole video. Really means a lot to me. I love you, and God bless. And stay strong in your journey. Stay disciplined. I'm rooting for you. God bless.